will get, like, the only way the world and people will improve is if we understand each other and make an effort to, you know?
By the way, what is your name?
I'm Austin, by the way.
Austin?
Like the city. You know?
And what do you do, Austin?
Like with my crew, I work in a broadcast for video games, esports. So I always say it's kind of like, it's like TV with like the NBA, but instead of the NBA, it's video games. Instead of on TV, it's on your computer. So.
Okay. And what do you do in that aspect, I guess?
So I guess
more specifically,
my usual job is director. So I'm kind of the guy, like, almost if I were to do this kind of like show, like if I were directing something like this, I'd be the guy behind the boards, choosing the shots, you know, like making the transitions, telling my audio guy like, oh, can we get this person's like audio up a little, or can we balance this person out, and kind of like making the calls.
Okay.
And just working with kind of like the center, like the centerpiece to kind of like connect to everybody and kind of like make all the pieces work.
Yeah. How long you been doing that?
Since about like 2015, 2016.
Yeah. How do you get into something like that?
Man, that's the question that I get all the time. But like, it's hard to say. I'll say with my story,
yes.
almost everyone starts as a player. You're an enthusiast, and you just really enjoy the game. And you know, like when you really love, for me, it was Smash, specifically Super Smash Bros. Melee, the old one on the GameCube. And when you really love a community like that, you want to find a way to give back. Like if you really appreciate it, you know. And it's like, okay, what can I do? I can host tournaments. I can like teach new players. And for me, my local scene in Chicago was trying to come up with their own events, right? And you know, people were like, some people who would be my future like business partners were like, oh, like, does anybody have like any expertise with like streaming or, you know, like using like cameras, like microphones? Like I have a couple pieces of equipment. I've done a couple things before. Like let me help out. And then we just kept doing it for very low pay, and you know, a lot of like work that was either like, yeah, like I said, free or is very low, and then it just eventually that goodwill and just like really just showing that we care and like trying our best to put on really good shows, like regardless of, you know, what the situation was, led us to, you know, have more opportunities and meet the right people.
And do you still game?
Oh yeah, of course. That's a constant with me.
What's your game of choice?
That's such a hard question nowadays, because funnily enough, like I said, like I started in Smash, and I love Smash so much, but I don't get to play it as much anymore. So like now, like I guess right now it kind of changes. I like to learn a lot of games. So from right now it's Valorant, and tomorrow, by the way, is the release of Street Fighter 6.
Oh, I didn't know that was coming out. So
Yeah,
Street Fighter 6 comes out tomorrow.
Yep, that's
On what
a
platform?
big deal. I think it finally got to all major platforms like PC, PS5, and Xbox. I don't know if they'll have a Switch release eventually, but the major ones.
What
it's a
is
big
your
deal.
platform of choice?
PC.
PC?
Yeah, PC, but I'm not anti-console.
Okay. So why PC instead of a console?
PC just gives you a lot more freedom. It also gives you a lot more problems. But that's kind of like, you could say, freedom and like different styles or different like choices and like configuration. It gives you a lot more like ability to do more specific things, have like better like runability with like certain programs. But also you can like, I guess the way I say it is that consoles, they're all the same, right? If I buy a PS5 right now, or you buy a PS5, we're working with the same stuff, and so every game works the same way. It's great.
Okay.
But it's not necessarily the best possible. Whereas, like, if you want to get every single, like, the nicest, like, frame rate and then look the nicest, the best audio, you can build a PC for that. But also, the developers can't account for every single possible piece of hardware. So, yeah. But I enjoy that. Also, I enjoy using it for, like, going back and forth with work and games, stuff like that. It just makes it all one piece.
Okay. Okay, now what... Okay, you guys are here at the Omni. Why are you guys here?
So,
what's going on?
So, we are here as a part of this, we call it CRL, or Collegiate Rocket League Worlds. So, essentially, this is a game called Rocket League. It is basically soccer, but with flying cars, played in teams of 3. And every year in Dallas, at this event called Dreamhack, which is a bigger event. Like
Dreamhack?
Yes, Dreamhack
Okay.
is the big one, which does a bunch of games. But yeah, we're here because... basically, all like the best teams around the world, so like collegiate world. So we've got teams from like Europe. I think we got a couple teams from Asia, and of course America, Canada, like all different places. And they come here to figure out who is the best of like collegiate players, because it's funnily enough, there's a couple of players who are still in college who are pro players, so
Okay.
they might clean up. They usually do, but it's a great spot for like some lesser known or like some up and comers to really show their stuff, and it's really cool. And
So are you playing, or are you just behind the scenes doing your job?
for this, we're doing the job. Like
Okay.
I don't get to enter too many events myself anymore because I'm behind the camera, but
Yes.
I would like to. And the other big one is I would like to commentate more stuff. Just like like casting in sports. I find it really fun and talking about games.
That's awesome. What else would you, I guess, would you like to put out there about what's going on? Again, my podcast, it is a learning situation. So I love for people to get a taste of, because just like me, I'm a nerd. I admit it. You've seen my van. I would
respect
I would be considered a nerd because it is not like everybody else's. It doesn't bother me at all. I embrace the title. And what about you? Your nerddom.
Yeah, I guess all right. Well, if we're gonna go deep in the weeds for me, so I'm mostly known for video games, stuff like that. But I've had one other true passion in my adult life, and that is beatboxing.
Give me some before you get out. I just got a ride in, but give me some before.
Fair enough. All right.
Let me see. Do I need to cut my mic on? Let's see, because I do have a mic here. I don't have them plugged in, but I can find a plug. Let me see if I can get it hooked up right, or turned up, or anything else. Let's see.
There we go. All right.
Let's see. I ain't gonna turn it up too loud because I don't know how it's gonna come across. So go for it. Shoot.
Right.
Yes.
Let's just sound check this real quick. Everything you're hearing is coming from my mouth. Flashburn beatbox. Drop that bass.
I'm going to cut you off now. I hate to do it, but they're actually... Just a little clapping for you. They're actually outside waiting. But, Austin, dude, did you take a picture already?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, that way you reach out to... If you don't see it out, feel free to get in touch with me, man, for real. Oh, shoot. Real quick. Here, sign your name on the roof. Thanks again, Austin, man. I appreciate you. Reach out. Like I said, we'll keep in touch.
I appreciate your work, man.
All right, thanks a lot, Austin.
Yeah. Keep it going.
All right. Hey, how are you guys doing?
Hello.
Sorry about that.
No worries. Did he spit some bars or what?
He was beatboxing.
Oh,
His
he's going
passion
crazy.
is beatboxing. So,
That's really cool.
Professional beatboxer.
yeah. Oh, you could. I mean, it's 3. You can do 3 and 3, or however.
Right. We got it. All right.
I do my podcast from my van, and so we were podcasting.
You have a
We're gonna do the
podcast?
podcast?
I do my podcast from my van. Yes.
Oh, that's sick, bro. I'm down to be on the podcast.
He's famous as well.
Are you?
Yeah, he is.
What are you famous for? Come on, don't hide
It's a
it.
porn star, bro.
What do you think he's
Sweet.
famous for?
That's
Look at
sweet.
him.
Let's see.
Look at him.
Look at him.
He's over in the corner.
Huh?
You're famous.
I play video games. We all do, so.
So you're one of the famous. So who do I have in the van with me?
Bro, we don't. Queasy FN.
What are your names?
Like online?
Yeah, well, online, real life.
So-
Tell you what, you're on a podcast,
Okay.
and the way my podcast is, I let people talk about whatever they're comfortable with.
Okay.
So you get to say whatever you want to say, talk about whatever you'd like to talk about.
Chilling.
It's not about me, it's about you guys. So I want people to learn about, at this point, whatever you do, whether it's gaming or porn star,
Yeah.
whatever it is, hey, whatever is floating your boat right now,
He's a
go
multi-talent,
for it.
bro, but he chose the back seat, bro.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, you can talk though. It's good.
Same thing
Basically,
when I was a
all,
CTO.
like all of us in the van are here to play to compete in the Dreamhack. You know.
Okay.
So like we all play, me, him, and then this guy. We're like professional, I guess, players. And then Red and this guy's the manager. We're on the same organization, and yeah, we're basically just here to compete for the Fortnite tournament.
Fortnite?
Yeah.
Also, okay, you guys are y'all are doing Fortnite.
Yeah.
Short, real quick, tell people what Fortnite is.
I wouldn't recommend playing the game. It's not the best state. Unless you're professional, don't play it. So, yeah, I don't know. It's going downhill right now.
It's going downhill?
Yeah.
Why? What's going on?
I mean, the devs don't care about competitive. It's more so about their money. So, they're just like doing sponsorships, adding stupid stuff from like other animes and video games to the game, and then like kind of ruining the competitive aspect.
Kind of like what's his name did on the movie with Ryan Reynolds, and he was messing up his game. Whatever, I can't remember the name of the movie now. I love watching it though. But Ryan Reynolds' game playing, he was a Guy.
Oh,
Yes, Guy. Okay, so what is your name again?
my name's Queasy.
Oscar. Oscar.
Queasy,
Oscar?
and Nebs.
And then we have
And
Andrea.
Reddish,
She's
and
the one with the name in the front window. Now, what is it like being a manager for a video game player?
Oh, it's actually pretty fun, you know. There's always a lot of stuff to do. It's a new world, so realistically speaking, there's nothing written, you know. Like you gotta do what you know. There's nothing written, so you gotta think a lot. You need to look into everything. You just gotta be awake, you know. When you see something, when you see an opportunity, you just gotta be there, trying to do the maximum to get it done, basically, you know.
I mean, do you find him tournaments to play in? How does that, or promotions? How does that work? I'm sorry.
So Fortnite is like a free to play, so everyone can participate in the tournament. Like there are no requirements at all, unless, like, for example, as of now you need like to get some arena points. Arena is like not arena anymore. It's like ranked. You need like to play, you know, to get some wins, and then you get, you know, another rank, and then you're able to play these tournaments. And then there is like the phase 1, and then if you do like, for example, top 2K, you get to the phase 2, and then you compete for money. But only, for example, the top 100 out of 2,000 gets money. But that's still open to everyone.
Okay.
And then there are some like more important tournaments during, for example, the month, the year in this case, in which like I did like a precise stop in the grand finals, qualify for like the grand event and the end of the year. In this case, the grand event is gonna take place in October, and it has like a 4 million USD prize pool.
How much?
4 million.
Oh, where is this?
It's gonna happen in Denmark,
Denmark?
Copenhagen, in
Okay.
like October 14, if I'm wrong. And it has basically the best players from all over the world, like from every region: Europe, North America, South America, Asia, Oceania.
So what's the grand prize in this one, or is there one in this one?
Like if you win?
The one.
Yeah, the one
towards
that you hear now.
Oh, it's like 250K is the total prize pool.
Okay.
250K, but we are also qualified, like if you do top 10, you're also qualifying for like a third party event in which there are like 2 million prize pool.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so it's like a tournament with a qualifier.
Yeah,
So
everyone-
now, are you that good?
Yeah.
He is that
I
good?
don't know
Yeah, I
about
mean,
them.
we all are.
Oh, you are? Oh,
What do you
okay.
mean you don't know about us, bro?
They're okay, you know.
I mean,
Okay, so you're
Yeah, he's-
okay. Oscar, you're a player.
yeah.
Okay, and
I am. That's
And
me.
Those two.
okay.
I mean, all I'm saying is, bro, in Nobels, I have more winnings than you, bro.
Oh.
That's all I'm saying, bro.
No, you guys are all you're all managed by the same
I have like
person.
50 grand.
No, I'm not working with him and him.
That's
Okay.
Just with
Bro,
Quizzy
you
and
won my
Red.
first place.
Quizzy.
Yeah, Quizzy easy.
Okay. How do you now? How do you spell his?
QU and then easy.
Let's see. QUE.
QU and then just easy.
Okay.
So like
QU.
QU easy.
Yeah, exactly.
Ah,
Yeah, that's me.
so this is you.
Yeah.
All right. So
You
we.
can look at my Twitter. It's better than this.
It's better than the Twitter is better.
Twitter is my like main social where I like share stuff.
Ah.
That's how it is for most gamers.
That's just a
Oh, okay.
highlight
Now,
video.
now, are you guys Twitchers also, or?
Yeah. We all stream on Twitch.
Okay.
We slag a bit, but
Yeah, I mean the priority is obviously winning tournaments.
Yeah, I tried Twitch for a minute when I was doing drag racing videos, but I didn't stick to it.
well, I'll watch your stream, bro.
I do YouTube.
You should do like an Uber stream, bro.
Well, I've been thinking about that,
But that's
but
kind of fucked, no?
the only thing about that is I'm very careful about privacy.
Yeah.
So I don't want to. I would never put anything out that somebody wouldn't want out. So I don't go live or anything else.
Yeah.
I mean, when I was at the drag strip. I mean, I have on my other YouTube channel. I have over 10,000 videos on my
Wow.
on my other YouTube channel of drag racing and everything else. I went live a lot, so I have tons of hours and everything else of just being live. Because sometimes I would be live for like 8, 12 hours. But
What about TikTok? Have you tried to upload content there?
onto where?
TikTok.
On TikTok, I actually just recently uploaded. I'm working on my TikTok more. A lot of my stuff was just on YouTube, and like I said, now that I'm doing this, I told myself that I was going to kind of put it on YouTube, make it more of a podcast. But I'm actually transitioning now from my podcast. I'm working on turning it into a show. More of a candid show where I just talk to people about like this instead of just a podcast. Like it's just going to be kind of like a whatever people are vibing with.
Yeah.
So hopefully we can turn it into a show where we just kind of I ride around and talk to people about stuff.
That's actually great.
I think it's better for TikTok than YouTube.
Well, TikTok is it's such short things
Yeah.
that and they are very, very careful about what they say. See, like, I had what's called the anal episode. This guy talked about anal, him trying to get his wife to do anal the whole time. And so TikTok immediately banned that. They immediately cut all the sound off of it. So TikTok has too many rules for a show that's candid.
Is that like his life problem or what?
Yeah, so let's see.
Why are you showing this?
Okay, because like I said, I talk to anybody about anything. I'm really careful about. So like these guys talk. I mean, that's what we were talking about the whole time. Well, not the whole time, but it was. I called it the anal episode because we talked. He talked about trying to sneak it in.
Wait, are you live right now?
No, I'm never live. Yeah, I'm never live. Like I said, I'm really careful about what I put out on people's stuff. I make sure I get their consent to put stuff out. Very careful.
Wait 2 seconds. Where are we going right now? Because
Walmart now.
yeah,
So
but
what was that mic for? You have like a karaoke setup?
Yes. So that's what he was doing. He was beatboxing on the mic.
Okay, who wants to karaoke?
but,
Oh,
I mean,
okay, dude.
you know, I would. I'm actually very good, but I have a
You're-
sore throat right now, so
Oh,
I can't.
the mic is there. But yeah, that's what Austin was doing.
I would love to, bro. Trust me. We would.
Because the guy that was in here earlier, we were talking about gaming because he's one of the guys on the boards. He's part of the video crew and everything else. And so we were talking, and he agreed to be on the podcast. And he was just like, "Well, one of my passions is beatboxing." And I was just like, "You got to show me some then." So grabbed the mic and we did it. And that's kind of like I said, that's what it's about.
You got a clean setup. I'm not gonna lie.
I do appreciate that. Thank you. It's a constant work in progress. Like her name up there in the front.
Yeah.
As far as I know, well, I'm the only person that has that, and I know that because people say it, but also because I made it. So I'm not worried about that too much.
Yeah, I think that like people that like do stuff like that, they're always scared to invest into themselves. Or like you low-key have to like.
You got to. Yeah, like the lights on the ceiling.
Yeah. Like,
That's nobody else. I looked it up. Nobody else did that because I was doing it as an experiment and it worked. So I redid it to look like that. So nobody else, as far as I know, has that either. Yeah. So I got a couple of things unique. And then since you guys are on my podcast, you actually get to do something else that's unique to my Uber. You get to sign my Uber or my vehicle, period.
where do we sign though?
Great thing about it is anywhere you like. There are signatures in here already, so you get to sign. You want to start now, you can. Here, let's do this.
Where do I sign? Who is signing the vehicle?
Did I close the lights out?
Am I
No,
allowed to
stuff
sign
went
anywhere?
on. Hold on just a second. You'll see.
Oh shit! It's like
It's
that.
special light.
It's UV lights.
If I can find my switch. Oh,
Hey, yo,
whoa!
Like, that's sick.
So it's another thing that's unique to my vehicle. And if you cut the lights
I
on,
need to
you
get
won't
this for
get.
the vlog.
Yeah, stop at the red light so I can.
But
Oh,
I
yes.
coming tomorrow. I didn't even start the vlog.
Yes.
Yo guys, last day at Dreamhack. We're going to Walmart. Did you eat?
I'm scared I'm just gonna fuck it up.
And you can write anything you like. It's not. I mean, like I said, nobody sees it unless I cut the lights on anyway. So usually kids don't even get a chance to view it.
It's actually so. Wait, let me see if there's any cool shit.
There's a Mickey Mouse over here that's nice.
Jesus loves you. There's a lot of Jesus lovers in this one. Oh man, brothers.
Wait, what's your like channel name?
It is Knowing You, a podcast, but the new name is going to be Van Vibes.
Okay.
That, like I said, I'm going to try to turn it into a show
that's
as more of a
way better.
show
That's
than
way
a channel as
This will be
much.
like quickly. Do you edit your videos?
I do.
That's good. Very advice, bro. Am I signing as well? Of course.
Oh yes, everybody gets to sign. You all, I mean, all of your faces are on here.
All this time riffs.
Just put your full name.
Yeah.
You can put your handle so people can follow you. Like I said, whatever you like.
Wait, I'll do an ad then.
Do
How
that.
do you do that though?
You should also
You do like
write,
an A.
follow me.
Do like an A and then you like do a circle around the A kind of.
Why would you do that? Just
Follow me.
What do you mean? What would I
So you do an A and then from the corner of the A.
That would do
Oh,
it.
we
That works, that
right.
Or just write AT. Oh, you don't worry. You don't. I won't
You
rush
can
you
wait
out.
for us until we get up.
Now, what you can? How long are y'all gonna be here? What are you getting?
Oh, I
we
just
need to get a bowl.
A book?
A bowl.
A bowl? Well,
Soccer ball.
what you do now is, Andrea,
Yes, Andrea.
take your do edit.
Confirm your price.
Yeah, because you will have the price.
And that's
Okay.
it. It's in here now.
Okay, so we gotta be fast, I guess. All right, thank you, sir.
It is my pleasure. I'll see you just a bit.
All right.
Hey, do we have a soccer ball at the house? There's guys here that are gaming and they wanted to play soccer and there's nothing open that has a soccer ball.
Everything damn takes no ball.
I can. No, they didn't. Okay. Now, where are y'all from?
Yeah, it is, but I don't know.
Well, from all over the world. I'm from Italy.
You're from Italy?
from
Yeah.
UK,
Serbia, Romania.
and then so it's area.
So
All over the
y'all
place.
meet online and y'all just converged here?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
We basically see each other at every event. So
Oh, okay.
we were in San Diego like in April for the same thing.
Now, how would people follow you?
Where can they like find you?
I mean, on Twitter is like where most of the Fortnite like community is, and then like Twitch as well. So like Twitter is the main social media that we like reach out to people to like let them know what we're doing and stuff.
Okay.
And then like Twitch is where we stream and YouTube is where we upload. And then like maybe TikTok, Instagram, but like I think it's like the side social medias, you know?
Now, how would they find you on, on Twitter? What are you guys under?
My like ad is QueasyFN.
QUEASY
Yeah.
FN.
FN, yeah.
Okay. So Queasy FN. All right. And anyone else want to give up some information?
Go ahead, guys.
I'm Verscott. It's just Verscott.
Your name is. Spell it out. Buddy.
Spell it.
Oh, EFSGAARD.
EFS
GAARD.
GAAID
RD.
RD.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got it. Well, it's a bit of a long name, bro, but I voted in your cat, bro.
It
So
is
you got
okay.
it. If you don't need it, bro, you just turn on the light, bro. And you just
Yes. And who else?
I guess Nebs.
Your Twitter.
What is your Twitter? If somebody wanted to follow you, how would they follow you? Huh?
Say it.
Spell it.
Nebs, FNBR, NEBS, FNBR.
Okay. So NEBS, FN, B as in boy, R as in Robert.
Yeah.
Okay.
And me, I'm Reddish. So IMREDDYSH.
IMREDDYSH.
Yes.
Okay. And you play also.
Yeah, but I'm a content creator. I'm not a pro.
You're a content creator?
Yeah.
So as a content creator, what do you do?
So I focus a lot on streaming. I stream many hours every day, like 6 hours at least every day. But I stream the same game as them, but I'm not a professional.
But you're what?
I'm not a professional, I'm just streaming.
You're streaming? Okay.
And I upload on TikTok a lot. And sometimes.
And you're Fortnite also?
Yeah.
Ah, cool.
Yeah, I played a tournament with her. She's
Yeah.
pretty good. She's pretty
I
good.
got him earnings.
You got him what?
Earnings, like
Yeah, I got the
earnings
money
is
as
money.
well.
Oh, okay.
Because we got top 6 in a tournament. You got the money from that, right?
Yeah. That's the God Squad.
Ah, congratulations. Well, see, I'm asking for like people who don't know. So like I said with my podcast, the more people know about you, the more people know about things, the easier it is for people to get along.
Yeah.
So that's why I try to ask a lot of questions and dig a little bit deeper so that people understand or maybe want to get into it or people understand you guys more, what you're into, and because it's perfectly normal, but everybody doesn't see it as normal. A lot of people just don't get it, especially the older people don't get it because they like, what are you guys doing?
Yeah.
And so anybody, and that's my channel is so versatile that you may get people from all walks of life and may get somebody to follow you that never would have followed before. So that's why I try to ask more and more questions to get deep down into it. Now,
Got good jigs already.
do you find that a lot of guys follow you just because you're a lady?
I don't know.
You think? No?
Maybe.
Do guys hit on you while you're playing?
No.
That's good.
I'm very careful with who I'm playing with, so everyone is very nice.
Okay, that's good. What about you guys? Do people hit on you while you're playing?
Yeah, all the time.
Nah, not really.
They don't play with the girls. They don't have time for that.
We're busy. Full time.
Now, are you guys doing this, earning a living off of this? Do you have other jobs? Are you in school?
Yeah, no. I think we're all full time.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're like all full time.
So all of you are full-time gamers and making good money off of it.
Pretty good money.
What
Some of
is
them?
now not paycheck wise, but is it good enough to take care of rent,
Yeah.
food, and everything else?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I mean, sometimes it's a bit inconsistent, but
Maybe for you.
bro, I have
Wow,
I have salary.
Hey,
bro.
ding and nothing.
Well, I mean,
no,
keep in mind
it's
that we are like all pretty young, so we don't really have bills to pay. So I mean, some of us.
AKA, this guy's 19 and he's my manager and I'm 21.
Oh wow.
Yeah, actually 19.
I mean,
I got bills to pay.
How old are you?
me? I'm 18.
I got a
18?
whole household, so
Huh?
I got a whole house, so I'm chilling.
How old are you now?
21.
21. And
18.
18.
How old do you think?
That's a scary question, bro.
no, it always is.
Like, that shit is a trap, bro. Just don't answer, bro.
You know what?
Don't
No,
answer,
I don't care if I get in trouble.
bro. Sure.
I mean, she like, cause I'm listening to the clues, so I would, she said she has bills, so I would think like 22.
I mean, that's good, bro. That's good.
That's a good answer.
Good answer, bro.
Thank you. I'm 27.
Oh, okay.
You look like 25.
Oh man, I appreciate that. Even if you're lying, I still appreciate that.
Bro's gonna live until 130, bro.
Shoot, I hope so. Well, I don't know. As long as I can move around. If I can't move around, then I'm gonna just go ahead and get rid of me.
Mine.
Yeah, it's just like 10-minute walk.
All right.
Well, it was wonderful talking with you all.
Likewise.
You too, man. You're a G.
Amazing.
Thank you.
And you're good looking.
And I appreciate that. Now, did y'all get a chance to
I got
take
you,
a picture of something or something so that you know what it'll be on?
I subbed on you. I subbed you on. Is he right?
Yes, that's me.
Yeah,
Yes.
gotcha.
All right, sweet.
Do you have any other socials?
Huh?
Do you have any other socials?
It's. I have YouTube, podcast stuff, and TikTok, Instagram.
I mean, it's all the same, no?
Pretty much. Here, you know what? Take that. Knowing you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you.
You'll see that on a lot of my stuff.
Appreciate
Yeah, nice talking to you, man. I'll talk to you guys soon. And if y'all don't see anything, feel free to reach out. Hey, Alan, where's our video?
I got you.
Don't bother me.
I'll be looking. I'm putting notes on. Thank you so much.
All right, nice meeting you all, guys. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, you're great. Thank you. Okay, okay, your name is Brian.
My name's Brian.
Now, you are part of...
I'm the inventory manager for the Magic the Gathering side of Dreamhack, which is the gaming and esports convention that's currently in Dallas. But yeah, so I basically am the person that you come to for like your prizes and physical objects, because like Magic isn't a video game, so it's kind of like a unique product within like within Dreamhack, because it's a card game. It's got like the randomness of poker with like the strategy of chess.
So this is an actual card game?
Yeah,
Okay. Now...
kind of like Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh.
Okay.
Although everyone like everyone who plays all of those games would resent that comparison.
Okay, now how do you play a card game? Not a video game, but how does that become a worldwide thing?
I mean, honestly,
At something like this.
So, honestly, like the game's been around for about 30 years.
Okay.
Started in the 90s. A bunch of folks who wanted something to do in between their Dungeons and Dragons games, wanted a card game to play, and lo and behold, here we are 30 years later with. It's basically like a high fantasy. Like there's a story involved in everything, but it's basically just a high fantasy card game like Pokemon, and it is a type of game that welcomes all skill levels. You don't need to have like the fast twitch reflexes of like somebody who plays Call of Duty. Nothing against those games. I don't have those reflexes. My fingers are a little too curled from many years of arthritis. but it is a it has a lower barrier. It is a game that has a low barrier to entry, but also has like a high skill ceiling. So you can play it at home on your kitchen table, have a lot of fun with that, and just be goofy. Or you can do what we're doing here at Dreamhack, which is the regional championship for that will eventually lead into the Pro Tour.
Okay.
But you basically choose your level of competitiveness with this kind of game. Like there are some games that necessitate a level of investment into getting better. Magic, you don't have to get better. You can just play. Getting better obviously helps if you want to be participating in these regional championships. But honestly, the game is. The point of the game is in the name. The magic is the gathering. Like getting people together from all walks of life, all rich, poor, people who just want to like play a game and not have to worry about things outside of the game. And you don't need it's not a game you need an internet connection to play. You don't need a fancy computer. You don't even need fancy cards. Like you can probably find a
used set.
Well, I mean, you can find a used set. Like there are some people who will go to like Goodwill because people will like dump off in a donation box, and Goodwill will just have like Ziploc bags full of Magic cards.
Okay.
Like they're generally not gonna be the expensive ones because sometimes as collectibles go, like there are cards from the early days of Magic that are worth hundreds, if not thousands of dollars. Kind of same thing with like how comics went. Like nobody expected comics to like first printings of comics to blow up the way they did in the 90s, but yeah, here we are where
Yes.
same concept. Like more recent stuff, like people are gonna enjoy interacting with it in the way they want to interact with it, but for the most part, it's not. It's a fun time, and
A little bit easier to be more universal.
Yeah.
One more thing.
Sure.
As we pull up to your stop. Now, you mentioned prizes.
Yeah.
What kind of prizes are given out? Do you guys offer?
So